And again, just as a reminder, with the exception of the ones that I mentioned earlier that were retouched, these are all straight out of the camera images. I mentioned several times earlier in the program about putting the weight on the back foot instead of the near foot. Either one works, and again, for sports we don't always have to be cutesy, but I just wanted to show the comparison on this one of what that does. Here she's resting on her front or her right leg, and here she had her weight on her left or back leg. Now, pose-wise, I do prefer the other one, but I just wanted to show the slimming effect that this had. I typically like to work with flowers for girls because it's just pretty and it usually works very well. I wasn't 100% happy with this one with her bicep on the right side of the photograph. So I just flipped the camera vertically, and that eliminated the bicep issue. And once again, we went with a backwards profile, and I think this is very pretty. I didn't do any favors for her with the posing and the composition. So let's try to fix that in the next one. Much better. Here I'm using the hat to cover part of her dress, and I think that helped her out. Now, typically, as you've seen, part of my answer is to come in closer on larger girls, but that's not always the case. As long as we can come up with a pose that is helpful, and I'll use that word again, flattering to the figure, then full-length poses are great. But we have to make sure we stretch them out and use techniques to hide whatever needs to be hidden. I always photograph seniors in the evening so that if we get some kind of a nice sunset, we can go with it. There wasn't much of a sunset here, but still there's enough color in the sky that we can do something nice. There's a little bit of a problem here in that the outfit is showing more than really needs to be. It's not really a big problem, but I think we can do better, and I'll show you how in the next image. By going with a silhouette, we've covered some of the problems that we had in the other image, and I think it made a much more powerful image. Now, this is an example where the pose was not very helpful for a girl of her size. Plus, the lighting created a shadow from her hip that really exaggerated that. So we need to fix that problem pronto. Going with the weight on the other foot, I think really improved the image. By the way, this is an image that would need some sort of Photoshop to make it better, and I'm thinking this is a black and white image all the way because the purple top just wasn't really doing anything for it.